¿Dónde estás, compañero? Ok. ¿Quién será el amigo de la señora? Es muy difícil saberlo. Tan difícil no es, o sea, creo que ya sé quién ha de ser. Or maybe not. Porque pues tiene mucho tiempo que le han dado la campana. Y es un adeptus. Amiga de los adeptus. Usualmente no es humano. So...
Indeed, this is the cleansing bell. It's in good condition. Let's place the perfume we've prepared inside.
Por favor, ya no me hagas buscar más cosas. Es un adeptus. ¿Cómo se llama, Madame Pink?
Of course. How would I know that the bell was with her otherwise?
That's suspicious. But if you don't want to talk about it, we won't pry. Oh, yes, that old granny asked us to tell you something. If you have the time, you can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you can always count on an old lady for a pot of tea.
That tone does not suit you. Still, her teapot is indeed very good. There are none better for brewing tea.
Vale, entonces son 10 adeptus también. Bueno saberlo.
When a suitable time arrives, I'll bring a spot of fine tea and pay her a visit.
So what's the next step in our preparations?
Ya, terminar. No me hagas... Hijo de...
We need to purchase kites.
Ooh, Paimon loves kites.
Seres
Are you kicking
adeptus.
up kite flying? Is this our break time?
No.
Nunca
Kites
lo
are children's
pensé.
toys, yes. But they also play various symbolic roles in Liyue's rituals.
Es que te presentan primero unos adeptus con unos... O sea, figuras majestuosas e impresionantes. Y luego ves a personas que... O sea, son adeptus también, pero tienen forma humana. Es como, what? Ni siquiera tienen pinta de tener una forma humana un tanto curiosa. No, o sea, es sencilla. Pero bueno.
I will explain it to you. But our next course of action should probably be to purchase the kites first.
Oh, sure. Curiouser and curiouser.
Ok. Necesito un lugar donde curarme. Espera, ¡ay! Where the hell están las cometas? Hola, ¿me perdí de algo? ¡Oh! ¿Cómo que está ocupado en una misión? ¿Cuál es? ¿Nos tomamos una foto? Oh, maldita sea. Nos tomamos una foto. A ver. Payasín. De veras, en serio. Está más cerca. ¿Cómo osan cortarme la inspiración de seguir con la historia con esta cosa? Ah, ¿qué quieres que me tomes una foto así de Has? Vale, ok. Blink. Hermosa foto. Ah, ¿que no? Tengo que buscar al cliente. ¿Cuál es el cliente, tú? No lo sé. Hola, ¿eres tú? ¿Qué piensas de la mano? No. Adiós. No pensé desde la beta. Alguien por aquí que esté buscando una foto. Sinceramente no sé qué es lo que tengo que buscar. Y en los retratos tomados con el daguerrotipo. O sea, tengo aquí un par de opciones de misión. A ver. Ah, ok. Ok.
He's a class act, that.
Tú eres. Hello. Acerca del daguerrotipo. Ah, cierto, cierto. Hay unos días fui a la gremia de comerciantes de Feiyu para pedirle que viniera a capturar una imagen. Que la imagen ya está lista. Déjame echar un vistazo. Oh, nada mal. Gracias por hacer el viaje hasta aquí. Vale. Entra. Uy, más fácil desde acá. Vale. Vamos, 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 vamos. Sí, estamos aquí. Y era una señora, ¿verdad? Esta señora. Era esta. Vale. Que todavía tengo que... A ver, señor, venga acá, por favor, porque quiero seguir con la historia. Che, muchas ganas para subirle de nivel para que no termine la historia en un solo día. Dale, señor, dale. Sí. Ah, ¿otra vez? ¿Otro daguerrotipo? Es que ya tengo uno, o sea, ¿cómo? ¿Tengo dos? Tengo dos daguerrotipos, ¿por qué? Ah, que es especial. Pues este hace cosas diferentes. Ah, a mí me gusta más así. A ver, pues ahora sí podemos seguir. Navegar. Vale. Voy a comprar las cometas. No sé por qué me decían. Ah, porque la señora era la que estaba ocupada. Vale, tiene sentido ahora. Estos no los conozco. Yo creo que en una parte de la historia nos van a presentar con ellos. Doña, ¿me puede vender unos cohetes, por favor?
You're here. The 7 kites you asked for have been made to order. Would you like to take them now?
Yes, thank you.
It's rare to see customers who want to buy this type of kite nowadays. In the early days, we used to get orders from people of all walks of life.
Well, this is Mr. Zhongli from the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, so he's probably well-versed in all these walks of life. We've talked about a whole bunch of things while traveling with him.
Tienda de ropa, productos cotidianos, joyas, porcelana.
He seems to know Liu is
No sé cuándo hablo de
topics,
porcelana,
money,
pero
and
vale.
government really well, but he likes talking about less useful topics instead.
Well, that's because I prefer to share fun things with you.
Children's toys are very fun things, that's for sure. I enjoy watching the children at play as much as anyone else, but there is more to it than that. finely crafted toys are well loved by children, but this craft itself has been honed over thousands of years, and there is meaning behind that. I have made kites in Liyue for 40 years, and I am intimately familiar with the forms passed down from my ancestors. The meaning of these 7 kites is far from banal.
Indeed. These are decorations used in the rite of parting.
A
The
los
7
7.
kites represent the 7.
I took the liberty of coloring outside the lines when doing the insignia of the Animo Archon.
Del arcón tenemos por de las líneas por ser un
As for the
supuestamente
kite
libre.
that honors the Geo Archon, one must follow the contract given right down to the last letter. These patterns are ancient, and you can also find them in the Golden House.
Ah,
Y no dice el
Paimon's heard
detalle de
that
los
name
otros.
before.
También hace juguetes. No, bueno. Ese nombre hace poco. Paimon, no hables de eso.
The design of this kite displays a firm grasp on the cyclicality and eternity so dear to the Electro Archon. These markings of tree and leaf pay due honor to wisdom and the passage of time. All this on a single kite. Truly astonishing. Justice flows across the surface of the waters. War rages like a flame, as does that which the Cryo Archon once... Yes, these details are masterfully done.
O sea, sí dice algunos detalles, pero, o sea, no tanto porque capaz todavía no lo tienen pensado cómo hacerlos.
The compliments of a learned man truly are pleasant.
Well then, Granny Shan, I shall take these back with me. As for the payment...
Oh.
Well, allow me.
Vaya, qué sorpresa, Nobile.
Hey, it's Child!
¿Acaso acordó hombres aquí?
No, I was merely passing through.
Qué conveniente.
I see Mr. Zhongli's the same as ever. When paying, well, when getting others to pay for him, he neither looks at the price tag nor his wallet. He knows a great deal about money, and about the trials of the common man. He just doesn't consider poverty to be something that could ever happen to him. Or perhaps you could say that he cannot imagine himself lacking money.
How has he not died of hunger yet?
Jaja.
Child, you are as fond of jokes as ever. Well then, since we've purchased our kites without incident, there's no need to take a break before moving to the next step in our preparations. The rite of parting requires helping hands as well as materials. We should be able to find some people near the harbor.
Oh, by the way, take this bag of money. You probably won't want to let Zhongli do the bargaining, if you know what I mean.
Yep.
Seems I missed out on some interesting information. I suppose I'll just have to find a more opportune moment next time.
Ah, sí nos está espiando.
Try your luck betting on Jade?
Encuentra 3 trabajadores. What? ¿Cómo a 3 trabajadores? ¿Para qué o qué? Ah, para los pagos.
Hiring help? Sure. But let me just say first that I'm a reserve member of the Adventurers Guild. I take adventuring commissions, but I don't do anything clerical.
Adventure? Venturing into the mountains to capture a few crystal flies
Cristalópteros.
seems adventurous enough.
Por ser sin cristalópteros.
That's not hard. Almost a bit too easy for a reserve adventurer. Never mind. I'll only charge you 15,000 Mora. What say you?
A most fair price.
Es un presupuesto.
A pleasure doing business with you.
Se quedó viendo. ¿Nos? ¿Por qué?
Got a lot going for it.
Perfecto, ¿dónde usted? Pam.
A full day of odd jobs at Yujing Terrace. No problem. 25,000 per day. A fair trade, yes?
Whoa, that's expensive. Could you give us a bit of a discount on account of the whole Hero of Mondstadt thing?
Hero of Mondstadt? Never heard of them.
Ah, qué conveniente.
Well, you may never have heard of this hero, but it seems you've heard of Mora nonetheless. Thus, I will simply pay the whole sum.
Yes.
Hey, that's a good price. Anyone would work for this much, Mora.
¿Estoy haciendo bien o estoy haciendo mal? Es lo que no entiendo. ¿Qué estoy haciendo?
Oh, help? Sure.
Tienes moras limitadas.
Always put
Ah,
in 100% effort into everything I do. Of course, there'll be a premium if you want me to give 110%. So what's the job?
Let me see. We are still missing some wooden implements over at Eugene.
No problem. That'll be 20,000 mora for a single trip. How does that sound?
Done.
no tenemos tanto dinero.
This is all you got? Child? No. He's putting up the money? Oh, still no. Wouldn't that mean I have to make 2 trips rather than 1? How about this? Let's make a trade. I'll take what you're offering right now, and get me a single Chinkson flower, and I'll consider that payment for a detour to find this child fellow.
Ah, caray.
How does that sound?
Guess we've got no choice.
Ya no
Have
las
you brought
flores,
the
so no
goods?
problem.
Hey, that's pretty good. These things are pretty rare, and I have no idea where I'd find them.
Eso no te pediría si no hubiese dado todo el dinero.
With this
Ya,
Chinkson
pero
flower,
pues, los
I
tengo,
should
así
be
que no hay
able to
problema.
pacify my daughter tonight. I'll make sure the work is done before I return home.
Vale. Hola, con Nobile.
Adventurer, think you can last around?
I just like to make people smile.
All finished then? Splendid. Any leftover cash is yours to keep. A favor
Ja,
for the
no me
Fatsui
sobró
should
nada.
never go unrewarded.
You think you can buy us off with some loose change? No way! Paimon demands to know when the next payment is coming.
Well, how does this sound? You give me the information I need, and maybe I'll leave the Northland Bank's vaults open and unattended for half an hour.
What info do you need?
Ni hablar, ya sé de qué información quiere. ¿Quiere información? Ah, ¿no recuerdas cuando estábamos en Mondstadt?
Yikes! You're right! Signora!
You both need to calm down. I don't know what's gotten into you. Just what is this about? The atmosphere got so tense all of a sudden.
Next, we need some everlasting incense. For this, we need to go to Boo Boo Pharmacy, the finest pharmacy in all of... Is everything okay?
Everything is fine. I was just informing them that they need not return the surplus mora.
Bueno, es que no nos sobró.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be going.
Paimon definitely felt like Child wasn't happy with us just now.
Ah, ok.
The reception is deserted. And it seems kinda spooky in here. Hello? Is anybody there?
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Huh? Did you hear that? Where did it come from?
The reception, it seems.
How about you go check it out, and Paimon will bring up the rear.
Tienes mucho miedo, Paimon, siempre a los fantasmas. La, 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 la. Mi vida es tan adorable, la quiero ahora.
Oh,
La
there
quiero.
you are. But you can't even reach the counter.
¿Es una zombie?
Ah, you might be right. Look at the talisman on her forehead.
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy. I am Chi-Chi.
No le queda la voz. No le queda la voz. Está muy madura la voz para como es el personaje. Chichi. O sea, se pronuncia Kiki, pero es Chichi. ¿Ok?
Once upon a time, Chi-Chi died. Then, Chi-Chi was saved by the Adepti.
Ah.
Now, Chi-Chi is a zombie.
Eso es como si fuera la cosa más normal del mundo.
Something like this would be unimaginable in Mondstadt.
Ok, otra amiga de los Adeptus.
Hello.
Sonli, ¿no la conoces? ¿Eres un
Do you
Adeptus y no la
sell
conoces?
everlasting incense here?
¿Es en serio? ¿O que perdió la memoria o algo? Yo qué sé. Pues tiene muchos años viviendo, ¿no?
Excuse me, sir. Did you bring your prescription?
Surely no prescription is needed to purchase everlasting incense. It's not a controlled substance.
Chi-Chi can get your medicine, but only if you show Chi-Chi your prescription. These are Chi-Chi's orders from Chi-Chi.
¿Qué? ¿Una orden?
Zombies are limited to acting within the confines of their orders. And somehow in this case, the zombie issues her own orders to herself.
O sea, su yo, que estaba viva, se dio órdenes antes de morir. Está medio raro, ¿no? No sé, está curiosa la historia.
My dear Chi-Chi, we didn't bring a prescription, I'm afraid. But we do hope that you can still help us find some everlasting incense.
Okay then,
How did you manage that?
but Chi-Chi helps you. You help Chi-Chi. Only fair.
Since when do customers need to do favors for customer service staff?
Debe ser más bien como una pronunciación como shishi. Así como, Bueno, pero ese es gracias, ¿no? No sé.
Never mind.
En chino.
Just think of it as a peer-to-peer transaction. That way everybody wins. Sometimes in Liyue, the art of the deal is simply about victory via mental gymnastics.
Go to Mount Tianheng, find the Guizhong Ballista, and hunt a cocoa goat. Please and thank you.
¿Coco cabra? Esas no las he visto.
Guizhong Ballista. I have heard of this device before. It's a kind of crossbow turret, installed on Mount Tianheng by an adeptus in the distant past. An early mechanical device.
Ay, Dios. Pasó mucho el cambio. Madre mía. ¿Cómo se va renderizando de tiempo real?
Located in
Es un poco lento a mi
Tianheng
compu
Pass,
todavía, pero...
it was designed
O sea,
to
bueno, no.
automatically fire at
Hello
large
there.
monsters, protecting Liyue from external threats.
No sé si se escuchó el hello there. Tengo que, Tengo que modificar ahí. ¿Qué tal, Emer?
Mr. Zhang Li really knows Liyue inside out.
Es un adeptus, debería de saber eso, ¿no? ¿Cuántos años tiene
Apparently
viviendo?
not quite. This is the first I have ever heard of the cocoa goat.
Coco cabra.
The cocoa goat is a legendary animal, an adeptabeast.
Semi-iluminada
Did
legendaria.
you want to add anything else, or...?
No, just that the cocoa goat is a legendary animal. What it looks like, don't know. Where to find it, don't know either. Where it came from, also don't know.
Es adorable el personaje y todo, pero la voz no le queda al tamañito que es. Sonli sigue opecito. No sé, no tengo a Sonli. Estamos con la historia principal, so yeah. Sí me han dicho que es OP, pero bueno, tengo también a la potente Hutao. ¿Algo más que no sepas?
Very well then. Let's start by investigating near the Guizhong Ballista. Perhaps we will find some clues.
What the heck is a cocoa goat?
No sé. Coco cabra, pues me imagino una cabra blanca como el coco. Wait. Quiero subir allá. ¿Cómo llego a subir allá? No me digas que va a ser más sencillo si lo hago desde allá arriba, ¿verdad? Ya. Sí, ninguna parte puedo aquí para escalar. Porque estos techos siempre se me hacen muy complicados. Bueno, ahí puedo. No. No puedo. Tendría que ser desde arriba, yo creo.